Welcome to the stunning Temple of Philae, one of the most breathtaking ancient sites here in Aswan, Egypt. This temple is dedicated primarily to the goddess Isis, who was one of the most important deities in ancient Egyptian mythology. As we explore, you'll quickly understand why it was such a revered place for worship. Philae Temple has a fascinating history. Originally, it was located on the island of Philae, but due to the construction of the Aswan High Dam, and the flooding of the Nile, it faced the threat of being submerged underwater. Fortunately, in the 1960s, a massive international rescue mission took place, with UNESCO spearheading the effort to move the entire temple complex to its current location on Gulkia Island. Each stone was meticulously dismantled and reconstructed, preserving this incredible piece of history for future generations. What you're seeing today is a testament to both ancient and modern engineering marvels. As you walk through the entrance, known as the first pylon, you'll be struck by the sheer size of the gateway and the beautifully preserved hieroglyphics that tell the stories of the gods and pharaohs. Notice how the images of pharaohs making offerings to the gods are etched deeply into the stone. These scenes provide a glimpse into the religious life of ancient Egyptians and their devotion to their gods. The temple itself was constructed during the Ptolemaic period, which began around 300 BCE, though additions were made during Roman times as well. In fact, it remained a place of worship until well into the Christian era. One of the temple's highlights is the hypostyle hall, a grand columned room with intricate carvings of gods like Osiris, Isis, and Horus. Each column tells a story, and the craftsmanship is something you can marvel at for hours. At the heart of the temple, you'll find the Sanctuary of Isis. It's a small, dimly lit chamber that would have housed the sacred statue of the goddess herself. This room was the focal point for pilgrims who came from far and wide to offer prayers and pay homage to Isis, seeking her protection and blessings. One unique feature of the temple is the presence of Roman emperor inscriptions. Even after Egypt came under Roman rule, the temple remained a spiritual hub. You'll notice Christian crosses carved into some areas of the temple, as it was later repurposed as a Christian church during the Byzantine period. This blending of religious traditions makes the temple even more remarkable. As we wander through the temple grounds, take a moment to appreciate the serene setting around us. The temple is surrounded by water, and the reflections of the columns and pylons in the Nile create a magical atmosphere, especially at sunrise or sunset. In ancient times, the island was considered a sacred place where the boundaries between the human and divine worlds were thin, and it's easy to see why. Philae also hosts a famous sound and light show at night, where the temple is illuminated and its story is told in a dramatic fashion. If you have the chance to see it, it's an experience you won't want to miss. So, as you take in the majesty of Philae Temple, remember that you're standing in a place where ancient myths, history, and engineering brilliance come together. The temple continues to inspire visitors from all over the world, just as it did thousands of years ago. It's a symbol of endurance, faith, and the power of human ingenuity. Enjoy your time here and feel free to take your time exploring this magnificent piece of Egypt's cultural heritage.